Good morning. It is Monday, April 21st, 2025 at 8:07 a.m. And I have some interesting stuff for you this morning. But before that, let me show you what I ended up doing with my coffee. I had almost 4 dozen mugs. Now I have a dozen plus 2 lungo cups that are in the dishwasher. So I know some of it might look really dull to you, but I saved mugs that I like and ones that I like to drink out of. So here is our education this morning about coffee. So do you remember, I'm going to put my coffee capsule in the atlas so I can get back to the page I want. Do you remember when you were a kid in school and learning about geography and you learned about the equator and where it was? Okay, right around the middle of the earth. And where is my page with the equator? Oh my goodness. I should have marked that one, right? Because I want to talk to you about where coffee is grown. Okay? All right, here's a section of the atlas called the world. Here we go. All right, I'm going to turn this around. Okay, so here's the world, all right? I don't know if I can turn this around. Can I do that? Well, maybe I better not. Okay, so here's the equator, okay? Right across the center of things. You might remember learning about the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. They are both, Tropic of Cancer is at 23.5 degrees north of the equator, and the Tropic of Capricorn is at 25.5 degrees south of the equator. Those two places on the globe, the Tropic of Cancer is the northmost point where the sun is directly overhead at noon, and the Tropic of Capricorn is the southmost point where the sun is directly overhead at noon. Every place else, it's not directly overhead. Okay, between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer is where most coffee is grown in the world, okay? So you're seeing, Asia, Africa, and the Americas, all right? And this morning, we are going to talk about coffee from Indonesia, okay? Indonesia, sorry, knocking everything over here. So here's a map of Indonesia. Here's a capsule of Indonesia. All righty, so all this stuff that's kind of yellow is Indonesia. It's called an archipelago, okay? And the capital of Indonesia is Jakarta on the island of Java. Now, you know how coffee is sometimes called Java, or coffee houses have Java in the name of them? Because a lot of the world's coffee comes from Java, where there are volcanoes that create really fertile soil and, kind of mountain slopes and stuff that's good for growing coffee. So this morning I am going to have Indonesia lungo, okay? It's usually you'll find it in the espresso area of the Nespresso website, but it can also be done as a lungo, okay? So I've got it in my machine. Oh, it would be good if I got a cup. Excuse me, I meant to do that. Be right back. As I've told you before, I do these things sort of flying by the seat of my pants. Oh, tell me, do I have any creamer? Oh my gosh. Do you know what? I have got coffee creamer somewhere in the few boxes that I have left. My daughter came over. Okay, look at this mess. Okay, my daughter came over on Saturday and stayed here for almost 8 hours, helping me put things away, and Used to be boxes in the entryway, and ta-da! Look at my living room. It's no longer full of boxes. She assembled 2 bookcases for me. I love it. Well, somewhere in that mess I just showed you in my dining room, there is coffee creamer. Oh my goodness. I think when I go to the market today, I better buy some because I don't know when I'll get through these boxes. Well, guess I'm going to have it black. And honestly, it's good that I like it because it's good black. Okay, so lungo. Is there no capsule here? No. All I have is a couple of squares of chocolate, but no capsule. So now you know where this was grown, on the island of Java in Indonesia, where the capital of Indonesia is Jakarta, and it's on that same island of Java. And it is between the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degrees latitude north of the equator, and the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degrees south of the equator. The equator is right around the middle of the earth, going around the fat part of the earth. So hopefully you've learned something this morning. If you have an atlas, look it up. I got this atlas. I had an old one, but a lot of countries have changed since the old one that I have. This is the National Geographic Family Reference Atlas of the World. But there are a lot of good atlases out there. So if you get one, if you're older like me, you'd be surprised how much you don't remember about geography. And also a lot of names of countries have changed. So, and by the way, one other interesting fact. The archipelago of Indonesia consists of over 17,000 islands. My gosh. Okay, here we go. Indonesia. I'm so glad that I like this because black is okay. No, I'm not going to add chocolate, not going to add malted milk. Creme brulee. I'm going to add just a little bit, just to give it a tad of sweetness. Okay. I have all of my syrups. Oh, I'll show you. I actually threw some of these out, ones that were almost all finished. And, okay. You see those 2 bottom rows below the Ziploc bags? Those are all syrups. Most of them have not yet been opened. So I'll have a lot of different syrups to try in my coffee, probably for the next 2 or 3 years here. Well, anyway, let me taste this now that it's got a little bit of creme brulee syrup in it. Oh, that's tasty. Do I want a little more? Going to put just a tad more in there because, sometimes when you're sweetening something and you try it and it can taste, there's this thing, I call it almost sweet, and you just need a tiny bit more to put it over the edge to make it sweet. Oh, and that did it because I can not only taste the sweetness, but I'm getting that rich coffee flavor as well. Okay, this is good. Well, I don't know. I don't see anybody's name on here. Of course, there's a delay in showing names and comments. Sometimes when I sign off, Then I see, oh, people were commenting, but I signed off too quick and didn't see it. Oh, that is good. And I don't mind at all that it's black. Okay, well, look, I'm going to take off now. I hope you have a wonderful day. Yeah, it's Monday, so let's try to make the best of things.